game, so I'm just going to do a halftime show. Welcome, welcome all. Titans versus Cowboys Monday Night Football. Current score at half is 14-14. We're going to have a halftime show. So, what's been going on so far? Let's take a look. Well, first of all, first quarter was disastrous for the Titans, and it was absolutely amazing for the Cowboys because they got two fumble recoveries, which led to their first touchdown, first score of the game. And not only that, they almost got a third one, but luckily it was incomplete pass. I'm a Titans fan. So, I was mad, okay? I was mad. But we can move past it. Second quarter comes around, 80-yard drive. Mariota is able to lead the Titans to an 80-yard drive for a touchdown. And this was really the best show. So far, we've seen Mariota better than we've ever seen him, okay? Mariota looks amazing so far in this game. And, okay, amazing. He has 120 yards for a touchdown so far. But that's the best we've seen him so far. He's making very good decisions like the check down to Dion Lewis. That was the 17-yard touchdown that he got, and that was a really good decision. He was under pressure. He was able to keep his composure and deliver a pass to the open man. I played quarterback for a while. I know that that's hard to do. So far, we've seen Mariota better than we've seen him in a while. So that's really good. Corey Davis so far, 4 receptions, 44 yards. He's looking like a number one receiver more and more each week, I'd say. I wouldn't say he's a true number one right now because he still needs time to progress. But it's all good. I've been talking about the Titans a lot. Let's talk about the Cowboys. They are getting insane pressure on Marcus Mariota. 4 sacks in the first quarter, in the first half, whereas the Titans are getting no pressure whatsoever. That offensive line of the Cowboys is insanely good. They are playing really well. And it's showing because the Titans, 0 sacks. Cowboys, 4 sacks. And what the difference is here is so far, DeMarcus Lawrence, so far he has a forced fumble and a sack, I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry if I'm wrong about that. He is an X factor for that defense. Titans need to start getting some pressure on the quarterback. We're not going to have a happy second half if we can't get pressure on Dak Prescott. Dak is insanely good when he has that type of time. And we saw it about towards the end of the second quarter. We saw him all the time in the world, and yeah, he rolled out, ended up throwing it out, but he had all the time in the world to get to find an open man. So I don't know if it's the offensive line or if it's the defensive line not getting pressure, but something needs to change for the Titans, and for the Cowboys, they just need to keep playing the same, and they need to keep playing the same on the offensive line. So, all right. Ezekiel Elliott continues to be the X factor that he's been all season. Titans are having a very tough time controlling the run, and it's showing. Sorry about that. Titans having a tough time controlling the run. It's showing in this game so far. Ezekiel Elliott, I think he's averaging about 6-7 yards a carry, which is way too much. Way too much for a running back to even think about running. Because Ezekiel Elliott on season has 4.5 yards per carry. That's a lot. That's a lot on the season. Don't get me wrong. And he continues to be, once again, an X factor for their offense. Let's talk about Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper, we've seen him so far about 3 or 4 receptions, and he's been looking so far pretty good. Better than he was with the Raiders. Now the Raiders, they can get whoever they want, that first overall, not first overall, but first round pick that they got from the Cowboys. Yeah, Amari Cooper so far, looking pretty good. I like it. Dak Prescott so far, he has 2 touchdowns and an interception so far on the game. That one interception thrown in the end zone. Kevin Byard comes up with the pick. Remember, Kevin Byard last year was the league leader in interceptions with 7. So, good play by Byard. Bit of a bad read on Dak Prescott's part, but it's okay. He was able to recover, make up for it, bring the score to 14-14 at the end of the half. So so far we're seeing a very we're not seeing what I feel like most people thought we would see. We're seeing a good defensive showing for the Cowboys, which is what we expected. What we didn't expect is for Marcus Mariota to step up the way he has, because he was able to orchestrate an 80-yard touchdown. I already said that 80-yard touchdown drive, and it's been pretty good for them so far because Marcus Mariota is actually looking like he was in, I feel like, more of his rookie season or his sophomore season, because that was when he was actually being able to get the passes off that he needs to, making good reads. I'm sorry if I'm not, but so overall, I'm gonna end it here in a little bit. We've been up for 6 minutes, and remember, halftime does last 15 minutes. So keys for both teams to win this game. Cowboys continue getting pressure on Marcus Mariota. DeMarcus Lawrence is going to make plays, and he has already. That's going to happen. Continue to get pressure on the quarterback. They need to let Ezekiel Elliott run. They need to put him. Don't need to put him anywhere. They need to just let him run. He is so far looking like he would be the catalyst to the Titans' defeat if you let Ezekiel Elliott run. So offensively, let Zeke run the ball. Defensively, continue getting pressure on the quarterback. And watch out for the over the middle, okay? We saw that with Darius Jennings. The throw from Mariota to Jennings. It was a huge third down play, and they gave it up because Mariota saw the open lane for Darius Jennings to go on that streak route, right across the middle, in between three defenders. So contain the receivers, because so far Mariota's been able to do better in the passing game than he's done all season. So, okay, so the three, all right. So 3 keys that I have for the Cowboys: continue getting pressure on the quarterback, contain the receivers, and let Ezekiel Elliott run. For the Titans, start getting pressure on the quarterback. Jarrell Casey needs to step up. Okay, Jarrell Casey needs to step up and lead this team like we know he can. And so far, the offensive linebackers for the Tennessee Titans have a total combined 0 sacks. That's right, 0 sacks over the whole course of the season. Our starting outside linebackers, Derek Morgan and Brian Arakpo, have not been able to get a single sack. We need to see them step it up. Jayon Brown is so far looking like a stud. He needs to keep playing like he is. Kevin Byard has been looking pretty good so far this game, better than we've seen him for the most of the season. And we have Kenny Vaccaro back. So for the Titans on the defensive side of the ball, we need, 1, contain Ezekiel Elliott. Containing Ezekiel Elliott is going to be the key factor to winning this game, because Mariota can keep it up. Mariota's on a roll so far. So offensively, okay, first of all, offensively, Dion Lewis is not the answer for the running game. We saw him; he's great in the passing game, and yes, he's a great check down option. But yeah, he's a great check down option. But running the ball so far, he hasn't been looking very good. Derrick Henry has been looking better. Now, I know he's only had 2 rushes, but the 1 rush he did have, he was able to hit the hole and get forward for a nice 4-yard gain. It was enough. So I feel like Derrick Henry needs more time at running back. Dion Lewis, he needs to be more of a check down option. Let him play third downs and stuff like that for a check down option, because it's been working. That's how we got a touchdown. That's how we got our 17-yard touchdown. It was a check down pass to Dion Lewis. So let Derrick Henry run the ball, 1. Our offensive line is looking bad. We need to contain that defensive line, and as hard as it is to contain DeMarcus Lawrence, we need to do a better job of it. It's not looking good so far. Okay? On the defensive side of the ball, contain Ezekiel Elliott. So 3 keys for the Titans to win this game is: 1, let Derrick Henry run the ball. 2, We need our offensive line to step it up. We need to look like the offensive line of old. Old meaning about a year, 2 years ago. 3, contain Ezekiel Elliott. All right, so if you have any questions, anything you want me to mention before I get off, please leave it in the comments. I can read comments right now, I do believe. Yes, I can read comments. So if you have anything you'd like to add, please do so. I think I'll end it at about 12 minutes. I'll give people time to actually see that I say this. So, score is 14-14, tied at half. If there's anything you want me to add on, anything you want me to talk about, leave it in the comments because halftime is about 4 minutes away from being over. And I'm sorry I don't have a place to actually sit down. I would love to do that. That way the camera wouldn't be as wobbly. Alright. I think that's all good. Alright, cool. So, thank you guys for watching. I know I promised the pregame show. I am sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I will get pregame shows out for the Titans and any other team you want me to do pregame shows for. I'll do that. Please leave it in the comments, of course. Enjoy football. Enjoy everything. Life. Trashy outro. Alright. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.